Okay. Can you hear me clearly, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, baby. Oh yeah, we in here.
Let me slide. I'm gonna slide up out of here, man, and change my background, man. I'm gonna take it out, just rock my green screen, man,
Okay.
because you can kind of see my outline around that mother, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let me come on out of here, man. I'll be right back in.
Okay. What's happening, fellas? I'm glad y'all could join us tonight. We have a very, very special show tonight, and we are going to, spit some hot flame. We've been well prepared. We talked on the phone for about an hour prior to the show, man, and it's like every time we get on the phone, man, it could be a whole live stream. To be honest, it's just bouncing ideas off each other and keeping it 1,000. Some of the stuff that we can't actually say on YouTube, but I mean, it's still going. So again, BOA, he was just in here, man. He'll be back to back to join us momentarily. But how y'all feeling tonight? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on to the Richmond, man? How y'all feeling? The distinguished brothers of the Men First Movement. MPI, my good brother. I even got a clip. We got a clip with you tonight, man. What's happening with you? Matt Middens, what's going on? No Country for Old Simps. What's happening with you, my brother? Mike Clemens, what's good, my brother? Yeah, man. Yeah, we in here. Let me see. TZ Frank, what's good, man? Daniel Brown, what's happening, man? Johnny O, what's good? Yeah, man. XL, my good brother, my other Bama brethren. What's happening with you, man? Good to see you in the building. MPI with a $5 sponsorship. Salute to the best Alabama duo since Dirty Boys. Let me get my weight up so I can join the magnificent duo, LOL. Dothan, Alabama. Salute to you, my brother. Hashtag Men First. Another Bama boy, of course. Macadocious. Good evening, gentlemen. What's happening with you, brother? Yeah, Mr. O with the info. What's happening, man? My good brother. Chi-Town. Yeah, man. So, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, a lot of things that we haven't addressed, and some things that a lot of other people have addressed, but Book and I haven't taken the time to actually address it ourselves. So tonight, we're going to dive into a lot of what you consider the fuckery, Oh, shit. There you
Yeah. What's good, G? What's good, man?
Oh, man, where the hell you at, man? Where you in South America?
Nah, man, I got my Hey, nigga, I wish I would, man. You see somebody over here, man, speaking Spanish like a motherfucker.
Man, what you talking about? Listen, I try to explain to everybody, man. Listen, do not go to Africa. Do not go to Madagascar. Do not go to Eastern Europe. Do not go to South America. Don't go to those places, man, because if you do, you will never want to come back to the States.
Yeah, real talk, man. Hey, man, listen, bro, if you just traveling, man, if you just in the States traveling, man, let's say you in Cali or you in Miami, man, you come across some of those chicks, man, and they just over here hanging out, maybe, visiting or especially if you catch them in school or something, man, it's college, I mean, guys, don't shit. But yeah, it's man, the energy is just so different, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, yes. And I travel around the States a lot for work anyway, man. And I've seen how you can notice the different way that people, their upbringing. You understand what I'm saying? You got some people that's polite. You got other people that's just straight assholes. They mugging and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they, I can look at you and be like, man, I wouldn't finna say nothing in your ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? But they had a smug look on their face because we live in a time where social media has warped the way that people think and perceive things. They don't have to actually anecdotally go through those experiences or ever have those lived experiences whatsoever, but they see it happening on social media and they think that's their, perception of what life is supposed to be.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They embrace everything as reality, man. I mean, whether they've seen it or dealt with it personally or not, man, it's crazy, man. Sometimes you meet these people in person, man, and they be, especially, man, these chicks, man. You meet these chicks in person, man, you be like, "Shawty, you really don't get outside, do
you?" Yeah.
What you talking about right now?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. And this is the experience that I've had with like the hardcore boss chick. They have this thing where they feel like they have to be so damn domineering or trying to just prove they're hard, they hard or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you that chick. And I don't even, the thing is about it for a motherfucker like me or you, We're not looking for no chick to be any of those things, but they've bought into the narrative that women's supposed to be, strong and independent. I don't want no strong ass bitch. I don't need no truck driving looking ass bitch coming up in here that's can lift 225 off her chest, in the weight room and no shit like that. I don't want that.
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. I see a bitch working out with anything heavier than 5 or 10 pound dumbbells, man. I ain't fucking with it, dog.
Man, listen. This is crazy shit. I seen one of them big butch bull dagger carpet munching looking in the gym, man. I mean, she was a tough looking bitch. And buddy, she was over that bitch dog with like 2 5s on the little fucking Smith machines lifting that shit, man. I was like, look, Lord have mercy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of that shit really boils down to penis envy.
Yep.
And
you know what? I'll tell you what it is even more than that. We call it penis envy, but on a deeper level, what it really is wanting all of the things that a penis affords us without the penis. They don't want the penis. They just want the things that it affords us. Now, the power and control that you have if you're a masculine man, like not just over yourself, but over your immediate environment. Man, they envy that, bro. They'll fucking leave their femininity behind, man. They bust their ass for 10, 20 years, man. Try to get a good paying job so they can live that life, man.
Buying big ass trucks and shit with mud tires on the Dodge Challengers and shit. I've seen it all, man. And like, man, knock it off. The thing is about it, I think about the fact that if you see a shared sexual encounter amongst women, what do they have there? Most of them. A goddamn strap on. You know what I'm saying? So the penis is there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of these relationships. They don't want the man per se. They want the benefits of having the man around. You know what I'm saying? So, hang this up on the wall, change my oil, change my brakes and all this other bullshit. And by the way, pay for every goddamn thing. I'll argue that from the shit that you hear online, this is what I want brothers to understand. And I really want them to get a good firm grasp on this and change your way of thinking about this. Dealing with modern women in today's day and age, especially if you see them running their mouths about men and what they prefer and what they want on social media, you're not dealing with nothing more than a child. They're children in adult bodies. There's nothing more. So, I know they say some of the most ridiculous things, but there's no need to sit up there and go back and forth with them. There's no need to sit up there and go into the comment section addressing anything that they say. Just look at these people as nothing more than children. And it doesn't matter what age they are, because some of the clips that we break down tonight are going to be from older women who are simply just pissed off that they have aged out of the game. They're not getting the desired results that they once could have gotten. Oh, shit. While we at it, man, MPI with another $5 sponsorship. Salute to you, my brother. He said, hey, Doc, I have a video I've been working on for a month, inspired by you. I call it She's Witchcraft Voodoo Sexy. Oh, he laughing. He hear you, MPI. Listen, man, that's another thing too, man. That whole horoscope shit, zodiac sign shit, they get up, waking up, looking at that shit every morning. That shit is their religion. That has replaced the Most High in their lives. Trust and believe that. They believe more in that goddamn horoscope and that zodiac than they do in the word of God. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The witchcraft is based on that, man. But man, this man, two things I don't want to hear a woman talk about, man. That bitch know every phase of the moon, and the bitch cook greens on the crescent moon and all, man, bro. I ain't messing with none of that shit, dog. Man, I can't do nothing with it, man, bro. They do not want to deal with the Most High because the Most High prioritizes men over women in the proper hierarchy, God, man, woman. Man, they don't want no parts of that. They want somebody that's going to let them be a goddess.
Well, I mean, your behavior will determine that too. That's something we talked about earlier, man. Like, listen, it comes to a point that your behavior determines your outcome. Whatever you've been doing all these years and you've been pretty good at it, that is who you are. This is why I argue and say, like, I know a lot of guys don't like to hear this shit, but a lot of guys are simps and they don't like to admit that they're simps. You know what I'm saying? They covert simps. Even the ones that go like and harden and comment on these ass pictures on Instagram and stuff. But it's the same thing with these bras too. They're whores, but they don't want to admit that they hoes. That's what it is.
Yeah, and man, listen, bro, I say it all the time, man. The reason that I preach so much, man, about applying the ism to the square world, because these women, man, they've been applying hoism to the world, man, for 50, 60 years straight, man. And guys still around here trying to play that traditional man role, bro. These women do not want to be wives. They don't want to be mothers. They don't want to be girlfriends. They don't want to be nothing, man. They want to be hoes that can have whatever man they can attract and get whatever resources they can out of him and get multiple dicks. That's what they want. Men have to accept that that's what they want and stop trying to get other things out of them.
Yeah, man. And you know, it bothers me a little bit when I see guys steadily talking about marriage. Nigga, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, and I'm sure I'm not the first, but that marriage shit is dead, man. You would have to be a fool to build yourself up, your confidence, your self-esteem, your body, your mind, your spirituality, you know what I'm saying? Getting a better connection with God. You do all those things, and then you get over here and risking everything you built on a washed up whore. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that got 50, 60 goddamn bodies, never had any remnants of any kind of masculinity in their life. You will notice, first of all, when you talk like a man, or carry yourself like a goddamn man, you're controlling, you're possessive, you all this other bullshit, these buzzwords that people use, man. You know, and so, yeah.
Listen, brothers, we got some clips for y'all tonight, man, that's gonna resonate with pretty much many of well, I ain't gonna say all, but many of the things I say, many of the things G says, man, it's gonna resonate with you, man. Because the bottom line is, it don't matter what woman you meet, man. Your best chance in the world of being able to develop a woman into what you want to be, she got to be untouched. She got to be an untouched virgin, dog. That's the only way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're in America, Jack, that shit that over.
Forget about
it. Cancel it.
Hey, Book, I had to do the clips a different way, man, because it was too many of them, so I couldn't upload them like that. So I got to do it on the share screen shit.
I bet. I have it come up, man. We'll roll with it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up right quick. All right, I can enlarge it. All right, let me check back. Okay, yeah, we got it up there. Okay, and anytime you want me to pause it, man, I'll pause that shit. This the first clip, man. This is from a guy who just found out, you know, that his woman was on a girls trip, and you know, let's continue.
I am a 35-year-old man. My wife is 33 years old. We have been married for 13 years, and my wife just cheated on me. She cheated on me on a girls trip, not even 30 minutes away from where we live. On day 1 of 3, she slept with another man. She said she went to a bar with her girlfriends and family, of course. And at this bar, she wanted to see if she still had it, or so she says. She approached a guy who is 10 years younger than her, talked to him, had a few drinks, and danced together. And she said that was supposed to be it. But somehow, he charmed her into a kiss. That kiss led to them making out. Making out led to her inviting him to walk her back to her hotel. They went back to the hotel, and they did what grown-ups do. She asked him to stop. After asking him to stop, she asked him to keep going. And that happened for 3 hours until she finally asked him to leave.
My bad, Book. I gotta stop it right now. Did you hear that?
Man, every bit of it, dog.
Asked him to stop and then told him to continue for 3 motherfucking hours. Now, most of this, we already know this the shit that goes on, man. And for any guys that's out here that's a bachelor, you know, got their shit together and stuff, we know how these married women move, dog. They worse than the run-of-the-mill whore that you see out this bitch, dog. Like, straight up. So, when you agreed to let her go on that girls trip, you should have already knew what you were signing up for, man. At 30 minutes from the house, like, come on, bro.
Bro, that ain't even a girl's trip, man. She ain't finna go nowhere with a girl 30 minutes from the house. She finna go get her back blown, man. She went there for the specific purpose of that, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. You gotta remember, a woman is an expert at living in a fantasy world. From the time she was a little girl, you know, she was told that fucking Snow White can be getting ran through by 7 little niggas. And then somebody, old lady, get mad and come poison her with an apple. And then she dead now. Some nigga gonna come through and see the dead bro and kiss her back to life and run off with the hoe. This is what they taught. They taught that you can have nothing and then magically you can have something. That's why they such scammers, dog. They believe in that magic to have something. Mm-hmm. They believe you can have something, and then you go to this party and you meet the richest man there, the most famous man there. He's a billionaire. Then you have to leave now because you got to be back. I guess your babysitter about to go or some shit. Now everything disappeared. The carriage disappeared. The gown disappeared. The everything disappeared. But the bucket ass shoes she had on stay slippers. Mm. And the prince come find her and put the slip on her foot, and he gonna run off with this raggedy hoe somewhere, man. they taught that, and so making up a fantasy for you to believe, we ain't even raised on fantasies. Well, a woman can make up a fantasy that ain't even logical for you, but to her, and you'll believe it because we live in truth. We have to. As a man, you gotta live in truth. If you're not strong, it's gonna show up in everything you do physical. If you're not tall, it's gonna show up when you try to do things that it takes somebody tall to be. If you're clumsy, it's gonna show up when you try to move around. Women are catered to and coddled, bro, and they will sell you a story, man. And I'm gonna tell you something like this, bro. I don't listen to a lot of new rap shit, man, but what that boy Moneybagg Yo, man, that Time Today is in my playlist, man. He sound like he been listening to the Alphasphere and listen to GMB at the same time. He say, these bitches are crying, be lying in your face, slicker than us, gotta know how they play. A woman is an emotional master. That's why I'll never love one of these. Once you fall in love with her, she got full control of you. You a slave, bro.
Mm-hmm. And Book, man, listen, the unfortunate truth is, once you've given her that fucking ultimate validation of a marriage, she already got 1 foot out of the door. You understand what I'm saying? And it's based on your performance to measure up to that delusion of the man that she created in her head. Of course she'll marry you when you up this bitch and you got assets and things to give her. But guess what? Within 5 years, within 3 years, that shit is going to fade. And whatever a bird was doing before that motherfucker flew into your house, it's going to continue to do. What do a motherfucking bird do other than fly around, shit on shit, and fly and be gone? That is the way it will disrupt your damn life. Think about this, man. I want you to really just think about this. You've given everything to this person. 13 years of your life, kids, and you're being a provider and doing whatever they say she wanted you to do. And she runs off and in one night gets everything that you got and probably more by doing absolutely nothing but being there, existing.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk. And another thing, before we get back into that clip, man, y'all got to look at it like this, man. Think about this. You can be doing everything for a bro. Everything. The bitch won't act like she requires this of you. But she'll go let another nigga slide up in them raggedy guts, and he ain't got to do none of that, which means none of them are worth that. All of them are gonna have somebody that can jump up and down on a man like a trampoline, and he ain't got to do nothing. She might bring him some money. So that's why I tell you, man, you got to apply the prism of ism. Let me tell y'all something right now, man. They Dr. POA talking to you, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't deal with women who make less than $100,000 a year. You know, Kevin Samuels said that number for high value man. Nah, nigga, that's high value woman. Mm-hmm. When we talk about finances, high value men, we know it take more than that. But high value woman, if you ain't making 100 bands a year, I ain't finna talk to you. I ain't finna deal with you. I won't smash it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Bitch make 250,000 a year. She ain't gotta be no dime. A 7, make $250,000. 7, making 300,000. Cause me, I'm not finna deal with a woman, man, who ain't kicking down to whatever business endeavors I got going on, man. I just ain't finna do it. Cause what else she got? A ragged that monkey. And I don't even like monkeys, nigga. I skip the monkey cage at the zoo.
Man, I'm gonna get back into it, but I just want to say one more thing. Listen, bruh, why why would you, deal with somebody just because she might be fine, she might look good, she might throw on a goddamn pound of makeup and she look good and them ass sit right in them jeans. But what is her decision making like? Does she has a history of the bad, terrible decision making? I can't do nothing with a bitch. I don't give a fuck how fine she is when she got a goddamn 520 credit score. That means you have a history of terrible decision making, and all you're going to do is find the next victim to suck them out of whatever they got. That's what you are. Who you are before you came to me is who you will continue to be. And I ain't here to save no hoe, bro.
At all.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get back into it.
He left. She said he wasn't forceful. She said he didn't beg. He wasn't angry. He was nothing. He was very respectable. She called me this morning, crying, to tell me all of that. So I called my mother to tell her about the issue. I called my mom. I told her what was going on. And she told me to think of my family. She said, think of your family. Even though she cheated, it was not an affair. So even though this is a bad scenario, it's the best of a bad scenario because this isn't the worst case. So you should forgive your wife and stay in it because of your family. And after I got off the phone with my mother, I can't help but think that I must be insane then. I must be crazy because no fiber of my being even remotely thinks to forgive her. So.
Marriage even.
Oh, my bad. All right, I'm gonna take it down for a book, a second book.
I bet.
Let me see. Shit. Let me get back up. I'm trying to get Kendrick B with the $9.99 man super chat. We appreciate you, my brother. Hashtag men first. He didn't say anything, but we appreciate the donation and the sponsorship, bro. I'll say this book. Let me pull us back up, man. One thing he did for absolutely certain wrong was go to his goddamn mama. Now, I may be wrong, but I really believe that a fisherman, a fish doesn't go to another fish to fish. You go to the fisherman to learn how to fish. If I said that, I probably butchered what I was trying to say, but you understand what I'm saying. You're going to get advice from a goddamn woman who is going to side with the woman. We've all seen instances where you've probably been in a situation where a woman cheated on you, probably financially ruined you, and your family, your mama, your sister, and your cousin, all them still following them on social media, hardened and loving and commenting on their shit. So they work under that same umbrella, that fucking hive mindset, man. And I would, take it on the chin, understand that you love, but you need to come somewhere like this and get some real vital information instead of going to another woman. I don't give a fuck if she is your mama.
Man, your mama, listen, man, what brothers got to understand, your mama ain't never did nothing for you as a man that made you a better man. It ain't her fault. She just don't know. What the hell is she gonna do? She don't know what to tell you. One thing your mama ain't gonna never give you is the response to an issue that's going to direct you in the direction a man should go. Ever. She don't even know that direction. I mean, if you give her 100 chances, she might look up one time, but that means she fucked up your life 99 times. You ain't got no business listening to her. Like, honestly, bro, I can't remember. I can't ever recall ever going to my mom about some shit that had to do with anything with me from the time I was maybe a sophomore in high school or some shit. I just never did. Because at that point, I was becoming a young man, and I realized that one time she told me something, the wrong shit. It was so wrong, I ain't never go do it. I just said, you know what? Don't worry about it. You ain't remember asking you nothing else. So he a grown man talking about what you gonna do. Your mama gonna always tell you forgive a woman. Because you know why? She wished the nigga she fucked over would have forgiven her.
Exactly.
But it did. So she want to live vicariously through your world.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, you got to understand. And you apply this shit, and you have to understand that it also applies to your mama, your sister. It applies to your family too, man. They are women at the end of the day. Now, I will say, a lot of guys look for that same type of loving, nurturing shit that they got from their damn mama. You understand what I'm saying? And these broads out here, and that is impossible. You are biologically connected to your damn mama. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, there is going to be a level of unconditional love, but for these bras out here, and you looking for that same type of shit, you can forget about it. You can forget about it, man. So,
right. And you know, G, I see somebody, man, say their own mama red pill them. You know what, bro? A lot of guys got red pill by their mama. You know what I'm saying? Just watching the way she moved, watching the way, you know, she slid in on pops. And dude, man, listen, bro, you got to understand, and I tell men this all the time. Your mama, your grandmama, your sister. If you don't keep a good grip and really be in that guiding your daughter, the hoism energy is strong in this society. And so a woman without guidance, she has no choice. It's too strong. She can't resist it. It's going to overwhelm her. Women have never been good or righteous or wholesome unless they were in an environment where they were under a man's control. If you just let them go be free, they gonna show you what freedom look like.
I mean, they always do. Kendrick with the $5 sponsorship, he said, I've watch Hinge You. I can't even remember. What was that? Can you read that? You see that book?
Yeah, look like he's saying, I've been watching you two fellas for almost 6 years, and the game has reached my cerebral cortex, and I'm paying my dues.
Oh yeah, man. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate the sponsorship for sure, man.
Yeah, his predictive test got a mind of his own on his shit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he probably
turn this shit into, it'll butcher this whole shit, man.
He probably driving, man. You know, normally when you're traveling, you want to get it in there, but okay.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna jump off to the next clip, man. And this comes from another guy, man. And he's giving his commentary as well. But I wanted you to hear what this chick right here is saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Hold on, I'm tripping. Everybody can't even see it, can they? God damn it! I done fucked up. See, man, you the clip guru, man. I need to call my son up in here. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Y'all bear with me 1 second, man, because I just did some bullshit. Braylon! I need your assistance here. I accidentally exit out my little thing, my other tab up there. How can I get it back up here real quick? Oh, you'd have took me out. You'd have took me all the way out of here. No, I'm trying to get the what's the name back up there.
Go back to that.
Well,
Yeah, right there. Click on it.
Y'all hit the likes while we in here chilling, man. Hit them likes while we in here.
I don't know how to destroy the tab.
it ain't even pulling it up
But
right there.
you know, when we think about, man, what's going on with these bras, man, we just have to understand that you as a man, you have to stay in your lane. We say stay in frame, but you just have to stay true to yourself. And before you make a dumb move when it comes to a bra, you can tell when you're not being true to yourself. You know what I mean? This shit don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like something you should be doing. And when you cross that line, man, when you cross that line, you out of line. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a bra that want to go on girls trip, if you meet a woman that she going on girls trips, man, come on, bro. How you gonna make that your bra anyway? It just don't make sense. And even if you meet a bra that's older, she used to go on girls trips. So let me tell y'all, man, while we're waiting on G to get back. 3 women you got to avoid altogether. And when I say avoid, I mean don't even smash them. Part of the problem with this is y'all think if you don't want a woman, you can still smash her. If she low level, you can still smash her. But if you smash her, man, you developing an energy bond with a woman. The worst thing a man can ever do is smash a Jezebel. Because the Jezebel got one thing on her mind. She is trying to lock into your energy. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to lock into your energy. That's how you meet a man who married to a woman that got 4 kids by 4 men, or 5 kids by 6 men. You meet a woman like that, man. Somebody send me a clip, man. I'm gonna do a piece of content on it. I was gonna send it to G, but I'm gonna do a piece of content on it. Somebody send me a clip where this woman is bragging about this guy. Her quote is, "I had 5 kids and I was done, and then such and such came along, and now they got 9." So he came in, and don't get me wrong, man, he's in the position. He's been a phenomenal father to all of those kids. Listen, man, a man has the power to do that, but why in the fuck would you do it? It just don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. And man, bro, if you look at it, they're showing the progression of years. Man, his gut just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Man, he just got in worse and worse and worse shape. So yes, he get that feeling. We too busy worried about getting a feeling of validation or a feeling of love from a group of people or a feeling of appreciation, when if you do everything you're supposed to do in your own life, your self-appreciation is so high that you don't even need that shit from other people, man.
Right. My bad for the technical difficulties. But you absolutely right, man. Like, I really don't understand how guys really don't see their value. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do all these things to put yourself in a position, and you're gonna squander that dealing with somebody that already had 4 or 5 motherfucking kids. We got a clip that's coming up tonight that with a woman speaking about the same type of shit, man. Talking about what she deserves, a man's supposed to give her. And this is something that me and you talked about. I don't like that deserve shit. You deserve what you earn. And you ain't earned shit by having a whole bunch of failed experiences with men. You understand what I'm saying? The remnants of your past failed relationships and kids and stuff. And I got to financially tie myself to that shit. They was like, oh, well. And I even heard one fucking bird sitting up here talking about, well, you have to prove to me that you're worthy of being a father to my son. Bitch, what? You signing up for a thankless job. And at the end of the day, when you die on that obituary, they probably put on their stepfather. Even if they put any of that, they're going to put the biological father and they're going to put the mama up that motherfucker. You get nothing. You get
absolutely nothing.
Listen, bro, most of these, especially these older bros, because I hate the fact that they give a lot of bad information. You know what I'm saying? They give a lot of bad information to young women, dog. That's because they're jealous of them and they're trying to find a way to eat to level the playing field. But I'll be honest with you, most of them that I've encountered, especially the ones that talk like they talk, these old renegade mouth having ass bros that's on social media, they are as worthless as dog shit. And I mean that. You can look at them and tell. Look them in the eyes, man. You can tell they've been through too much goddamn trauma. There's no going back. They're always going to be a whore. No matter who marries them, who come in and rescue them, they're going to always go back to the motherfucking streets the rivers and lakes that they used to.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk.
And this next clip going to kind of dive into that too. Let me see. Share the screen. Let me share. I think it's the first one. Make sure. Nope. Oh, I think it's just okay. Share. I can skip past it if need be. Okay. I'm gonna skip to it because that's what happened, man. I have messed up. All right. Whoa. All right, here we go.
So
marriage even worth it? It's not. At some point you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone, because I've been married for about 7 years and I don't even know if this is worth it.
After speaking to thousands of people at the end of their marriage and I asked them why their divorce ended, I get a lot of things: abuse, vices, not being seen, not being heard, money, debt, all these things. So you kind of get an idea of what people are going to say. I'm watching this video and I'm thinking I know what she's going to say, but I hear the opposite. And I'm very confused on why she's not happy with her marriage. Check this out.
Right? And I am a good man. I do. And that's not the point. You really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality, your sense of peace. And this could be even to a good man. Like, you're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it.
And then she says that, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's being smothered, maybe there's kids, maybe she's got a special needs kid where she has no time to herself, she doesn't have time to express herself, do her own thing. But her profile is titled Diary of a Happy Black Woman, Young, Child-Free, and Selfish.
Just don't think.
So,
At
she
this
is going
age,
out, she's doing things.
Meant to live in a...
They travel, they go to expensive restaurants, they're experiencing new things.
In my life as a child-free, selfish, beautiful young woman.
So I'm
gonna pause it right there for a minute. Book, what you think?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what's really going on, bro. The broad for the streets, but she ain't got no money, and so all this shit he blowing money doing for her, she miserable because she can't do it by herself because she want to be able to be a hoe while she out there having all this fun. Anytime a woman says she's selfish and single, selfish means, and then this same woman crying about losing herself and not having peace. For a whole, peace is being wild and free. It's kind of like trying to tame, you can raise a lion in a zoo, and that motherfucker just a zoo lion. Go out there and try to capture a full-grown male lion that's running a pride and put his ass in the zoo. He gonna hit a tatty cage up trying to get out of it. Mm-hmm. This all it is, man. She living the life she want to live, but she wishes she could live it alone by herself. And that ideology is why so many of them popped on OnlyFans, trying to make that money on OnlyFans. That's why they always want to show you this trip they on or show you this, because they want to have the world, but they also want to have access to all the dicks they want too.
Absolutely. I'll tell you something else too, man. I've never seen women talk about, living their best life. Anytime you hear them say living their best life, you already know that shit involves some whoredom. They doing some whole ass shit out this bitch, untapped, unchecked, and that's pretty much what they want. They want the resources that come with the benefits of being with a man where they ain't got to pay all the bills and all that shit. That's why they ask you for everything. When they talk about leadership, it's basically talking about, leading with your fucking wallet. What can you do for me? It has nothing to do with discipline, guidance, direction, or anything. But most part, you'll be called controlling or insecure. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about providing. They're not talking about providing anything tangible. They're talking about providing with your motherfucking wallet. And that's it. And the quicker you realize this and get out of that, because I think more guys are living in that fairy tale than a lot of women are these days. Because I see too many of them up here on these, podcasts and up in this bitch, like trying to save these hoes, man. Not understanding, like they have no sense of situational awareness. Like they don't see what we see outside. These, I don't let that name drop, but these Tony Gaskins of the world, these type of motherfuckers that lead men astray, telling them to get married, telling them to do this and do that, man. It ain't nothing that the man says that's tangible that is going to lead him to better outcomes in his motherfucking life. It's all catered and kowtowed to a motherfucking woman.
Gee, I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. When I was a young nigga and started hustling, ain't nobody I ever tried to get work from that said, "Nah, young brother, I think you need to stay out of this. I ain't gonna take your money. No, I ain't gonna do it." When you in the game is good to you. So you gonna promote the game to other people. But let me tell you something you ain't never heard. You ain't never heard a divorce man tell you, "Yeah, go ahead and get married, brother. Go on, do it. It's the best thing you could ever do. Hell, I wish I could get my wife back now." Well, once he breaks out of the mindset of getting back what he lost. Most men don't even want that broad back. They glad she gone, but he just want to get back what he lost because he like, well, shit, I had more when I was with the broad. So, I want my life back, but he wish he could get his life back without getting his wife back. And when you see a broad like this, man, I'm telling you, that's why the majority of, man, there's so many polls and studies that come out, man, the majority of married women cheat, dog, because they marry the man that's safe, and then they go and get buck wild with men who understand women and would never marry her ass.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. And for the majority of them, they already, anytime you implement statistics and data, clinical research, things that have been studied, you're gonna be met with because they don't typically have a response. You know what you're gonna hear? Who hurt you? Oh, you're a narcissist. You're misogynistic. I mean, I've never heard a woman tell me, particularly a black woman tell me personally anything about misogynistic. But when you hear it, you know they got that shit from a white woman, because you can ask them, what is a narcissist? And you can ask 5 to 10 different women what a narcissist is. You're going to get 5 to 10 different definitions. You ask them what is a goddamn misogynist, you're going to get, they don't even know. They just use words that they hear online, man. And that's why I say you got motherfuckers out here using TikTok and Instagram as therapy.
And the crazy thing is, bro, women are the real narcissists. Women are the people in the world who thinks the world revolves around them, who want everything to be focused on them, who want everything to be centered on them, who want to be the center of everyone's attention, who truly believe that the world revolves around their black ass. Because a man is built and designed and taught to care about other people, take care of other people, provide for other people, protect for other people, put his life on the line for other people. And man, let me tell you something funny, bro, before we get back into this. That broad, Cheyenne Bryan, bro, I just put a video up the other day, man. That broad said, if a woman go be with a man who got baby mamas, even if they ain't together no more, that's polyamory, dog.
What?
It says polyamory. You don't sleep with your ex-wife or your child mom and nothing like that. But it's polyamory for the woman that be with you and you got a child by a woman. And bro, she said it with a straight face, and she was bad talking like she had been rehearsing that shit. Bro, when you hear a broad talk, man, and this is real with me, bro. I'm not finna have no conversation with no broad unless it's about some shit she's a proven expert on. Otherwise, I don't hear nothing she got to say about nothing. My mind made up, bro. I don't want to hear it.
That chick, man, just like so many of them, man, they sound intelligent to unintelligent people. You know, I ain't talking about book smarts. I'm just talking about just like game goofy. Like you don't know, you green. You don't know much about anything, man. And they use, words and stuff and a lot of word salad and shit like that, and implement that to people that that are not used to hearing critical, doing any sort of critical thinking. Because just these are the type of people that will tell you, black women are the most educated women on the planet. That's a goddamn lie. Or these are the same people that will tell you that black men are the most absent fathers and shit like that. They will use all type of propaganda, the most educated, most earning, all these things to try to shit on their men. And women like Cheyenne Bryan is a spokesperson for that type of shit. And so they're gonna listen to it because they're ruled by their emotions. So they are going to buy into whatever somebody tells them that is going to feed their ego and agenda. What does a bitch that's living in the project on Section 8, riding around in a Nissan Altima, what does she have in common with a motherfucking doctor or lived experience that these other women have? They don't even live that type of lifestyle, but the hive, it formulates around anything that's anti-male.
Man, what you saying, G? Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I wish you had a collection plate. Hey, man, the collection plate been passed around, man. Look, man, listen. We could end the service right now, but we just started, man. We want to make sure you put on your Sunday best, came to church today, man. We're gonna give you a full service. But man, bro, I ain't nothing for me to add to that, dog. Okay. Nothing.
And look, and with that being said, Book, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the rest of this clip because we pretty much dissected whatever the hell going on right there. We know what's happening.
Right.
Okay. I'm skipping. Okay. Here we have another one. With the shits. I'm gonna see where I can start it. Okay. I'm gonna start it right here.
You hate the safe guy. Why?
Because I don't like them. And I'm faking the funk. And I find it really hard to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm a cringer. An invisible one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the safe guy is usually somebody you're not sexually attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
Usually somebody that they'll do anything for you. They'll come running, they'll do this and that.
Yeah.
But then when you got to reciprocate some type of energy to thank them for that, you be like,
yeah.
That's me, and I visibly cringe. And like, imagine a nigga trying to give you a kiss and you recoil like that. Like,
I know.
Who? And the thoughts book.
Man, you know what, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's how she truly is, man, I can respect that. Because a bunch of women out here that married niggas who got paper, man, that they actually detest.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even stand to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
But they got that bag. They got that bag. Man, I know a guy, man, who his old lady would never let him have sex with her with the lights on. It was always at night in the dark. And she convinced him it was because she was embarrassed by her body. Bro, let me tell you something. When I say, man, she was bad, I'm talking about, nigga, the Commodore song, Brick House, it was about this, bro. You understand me? Wasn't nothing for her to be shameful or fearful about. She was bad. But that fool believed it, man. Wow. They stayed together, man, probably about 4 years, dog. And she ended up, they broke up, man, because she ended up pregnant. They had one kid. Then she ended up getting pregnant again. Then she had the second kid, man. He said, man, I don't think they were mine, dog. I said, bro, man, nigga, you dark skinned, very dark skinned. Nigga, she brown skinned, but not light skinned. Man, that kid red, dog.
Oh, man.
He said, man, I'm gonna give her a little time, man, see if she change color. I'm like, man, what? So I said, man, next time you come on, man, bring it through with you. He brought through, man. I said, look at her ears, dog. Them ears red than a motherfucker. Them ears, that what color that baby gonna be, dog. You might well go ahead and chop that up, man. But that's what gave him the nerve, man, to go ahead and leave the broad, man. But he didn't leave it because he felt disrespected. He left because he was too hurt to stay and look at that baby that wasn't his all the time. If he could have gotten over that, bro, he would still stay with the broad and took care of the baby too, man.
Hey, man, you know, not to digress, but that's some Alabama shit right there. Look at them goddamn meals.
Hey, that way it happened there too.
Exactly. You look at them goddamn meals, that shit is going to tell you every damn thing. And listen, man, I respect it. But I think a lot of the times some guys don't understand that they really are the safe option. You know, they don't recognize that they are. This comes into play when you see motherfuckers spinning the block. And, you know, she done went out that motherfucker and the streets didn't want her ass. So she gonna come back to you and she's going to pretend like she's reformed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe went over there and got a CNA license or some shit, or maybe picked up on some business, some wisdom when it comes to that, or LLC or something, throw that shit up. You know, I can help you do this and that. And you let this motherfucker worm her way back in. You understand what I'm saying? After she's been ravished by the goddamn streets, you go out in public with this motherfucker, and guess what? Motherfucker looking at her ass side-eyed, and she trying to play it off like she don't see the motherfucker. This nigga done seen the inner crevices of your motherfucking old lady's asshole, and you up this motherfucker walking around, prancing around with her and calling your old lady. That's what happens to the safe guy, man. You a trick. And if you're a trick, you never get the treats. You never get the full experience of what that woman is capable of, because she is simply there by what she can benefit from your slow ass. And she knows she could run circles around you. Because another thing is, you probably haven't leveled up. You probably haven't taken control of your life and become a better version, because this is something I can guarantee you. Once you do those things, just say you went through some heartbreak, just say a motherfucker left you and all this other bullshit. What happens afterwards? You understand what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you one thing. If you have built yourself into the most alpha, masculine, best version of your motherfucking self, you will look back at the people that were before and they will be beneath you.
That's real, man. That's real, bro. And you know, G, it's crazy, man, because guys understand they want the best in every other facet of life. Like, they want what they want. You know what I'm saying? You put in that work in the gym, man. You diet, man. You eating right, man. You getting your sleep, man. You getting your water. You expect to have a cold physique after that. You know what I'm saying? You put in that work to build your business, man, and you sacrifice and go without some things, man. You watch your business grow. You expect to have a successful business. And then you put in all this work and build all this shit. It ain't even about the stuff. It's about the work that it takes to build yourself to the best version of yourself. It ain't no bro worthy of that. Like, once you get to a certain point, you cannot be in some committed relationship with a bro, because the bitch ain't earned the position. If you don't catch her on the way up, man, and she don't help you get to where you going, once you get there, bro, there is no worthy woman. You can take a chance on a woman that ain't never been touched by nobody, because, you know what I mean, if you got any level of masculinity, you control her. Yeah. I mean, as long as you keep out of the mix with these other bras, man, because I'll be honest with you, man. You be like Eddie Murphy, man, back in the day, man. You go get Fufu and bring her here, man. She be like, Eddie, you don't treat me right no more. You know what I'm saying? These bitches are changing, bro, man. So, man, it's a simple thing, bro. But guys don't get it because you got too many men out here saying, okay, it's okay to chase these hoes. Then if chasing them don't work, it's okay to chase them and pay them. And then it's okay to chase them and pay them and beg them. And at least you get them. Well, man, let me tell you something. If the experience you getting from the broad, man, ain't an experience from a position of power, man, that shit right there, man. Nigga, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I had to jump through flame hoop gasoline draws on for some broad.
That's what I'm saying. Like the whole chasing shit, man. Inboxing, dinner dates, doing all this extra nonsense for a broad that you don't even know. Like you had no communication other than an inbox to this motherfucker. And basically you sitting up this bitch, pedestalizing this person and begging them to come into my life and destroy this motherfucker. Come into my life so I can take care of you. Come into my life so I can pay your bills and make sure you're taken care of and all this other bullshit. You're basically taking on an adult child, a liability that is going to hold you back. Now, if she comes with something tangible to your life that's going to help you increase your value, just say she meal prep for you. You know what I'm saying? Just say she got a business like buys into your vision and help you increase your value as far as a business aspect. Just say she good at it. Just say your net worth go from $500,000 to $40 million goddamn dollars. You have earned a position. I ain't finna say I'm finna give you no state sanctioned marriage, but if we part ways, I'll break some bread with you. Because you have built my life into something that it wasn't before, and I can be appreciative of that. You motherfuckers are taking on that responsibility for washed up whores that hasn't earned anything, hasn't proven herself or nothing.
In any facet of life.
In any facet.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing, bro. It's a crazy thing out here, man. So I just say this, bro. It takes a lot to build yourself up to the best version of yourself financially. You got to sacrifice a lot. It takes even more to build yourself up to the best version of yourself mentally, because you go through so much shit in life that you got to navigate, and then you got to prepare yourself to be able to, that you got to overcome, and then you got to prepare yourself to be able to navigate it without being affected by it negatively if it comes again. To prepare yourself emotionally, you got to become cold, colder than you ever been taught to be, unless you were raised by the P's. Mm-hmm. Then to spiritually, it's the height of it all. Because then when you got to go through so much and separate yourself from so many things and so many people in so many ways, that the average woman is not even worth being in your spiritual realm. And shit, bro, that should put you in the clear. That should put you in the clear. But too many men, man, they don't enhance themselves, bro, the way they need to, man. Everything they do is to get the broad. That's it.
Yeah, man. True Life OG with the $5 sponsorship. He says, salute to the best. Your wisdom has changed my life for the best forever. Yeah, man. Salute to you, my brother.
Salute, brother. Salute.
That's what we do it for, but so I'm gonna pull the clips back up, man. We can keep going here. Here we go. And I think this actually touch on what we were just talking about. Let's see. Oh shit, wrong shit. I am sucking at these goddamn clips tonight. Hold on, let me remove that, man. Let me start over. I'm gonna start over in the back chat though. Yeah. All right, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, man. This new StreamYard shit is just all fucked up. But that ain't even the right one, man. You see this shit? I'm all fucked up. Hold on. Let me go back. Y'all bear with me, man, because I'm still trying to figure this shit out. All right. I'm gonna remove this. Let me see.
Man, so yeah. So y'all just remember, man, you build yourself up, man, the way you're supposed to be, man. And and anybody who hasn't gone through the fire like that, man, to build themselves up like that, they're not even part of my circle, dog. I only deal with people, man, who hadn't gone through that yet, because that's how the enemies of your success get to infiltrate your circle, by people who haven't built themselves up to be resilient and resistant to those types of temptations that will just thwart everything you built. You know what I'm saying? Like the downfall of a man is not a woman. The downfall of a man is a dirty broad who presented herself like a woman when all she was from the beginning was a Jezebel. So
Say
you got to
that.
yourself and keep you man. Listen, they say have an open mind. Now I'm gonna let them bras have an open mind. My mind closed.
Why you can say that shit again? God damn. Okay. So it's okay. Well, here we go. Here's I got it straightened out now. I think I'm good.
Energy to
Yeah.
thank them for that. You be like,
Yeah.
that's me, and I visibly cringe. And like, imagine a nigga trying to give you a kiss and you recoil like that. Like,
I know.
What's up, y'all? Another thing I started to notice about women, right? I noticed that every time I meet a woman, it's always after they went through the most traumatic shit in the world, but it was at the best time in their life. Like, they will have the best job, the best car, they had $50,000, $100,000, and they spent all that shit on some piece of shit man that didn't have no job, did not take care of their kids, that never took them out on dates, never did anything for them at all, treated them like shit, consistently cheated on them, and that is the person that they gave their best years to, and after all that, they want to give me the worst version of that. After everything's said and done, now you're broke, no house, no money, no car, destroyed, fucking not healed or nothing, and here you come wanting me to be your knight in shining armor. Bitch, get the fuck out my face.
I salute that.
Real talk.
I salute that. I really do. I can appreciate the brother for actually putting that down. And yes, that is a common tactic. It don't matter who you meet. The last motherfucker was a piece of shit, treated them like shit, did all shit, but then they stayed together. Oh, we was together for 5 years, but they ain't did nothing wrong. Oh, yeah. My goodness. Okay.
Man, listen, I tell everybody, I say, listen, you want to talk to me bad about your ex or whatever, call that nigga, let me get his side of it. I nip that shit in the bud quick. If you ain't gonna let me get his side of it, I don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me about it. Cause if you still need to get that out, then you got some scars going on, man. And if a woman's still scarred from a previous relationship, dog, I'm not finna touch her, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna. I just don't need the energy of that, dog. So many people, man, are energy vampires, man, that they present themselves as if they're peaceful and calm and they got this shit all together and they're relaxed and they got their peace and all of that. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Men have to start having standards for women. Nah, bitch, you having babies by somebody else don't make you a bad woman. It makes you a woman with baggage that you are bringing through the door with you. No, I don't want your baggage. You should have called me before you had your baggage. Now, let me go talk to a woman who ain't got no baggage. At least not your baggage, because she got her own. But certain types of baggage men should just not be willing to deal with if you truly view yourself as the best version of yourself. Because some women don't deserve that. Somebody, baby mama, don't deserve the best version of me. She might deserve a ragged ass version of me about 25 years ago, but she don't deserve the version of me that I am now, dog. Ain't no way. Because I've worked really hard to put myself in a position, man, where I don't have to have those issues. I ain't got to move in with no bitch with her babies. And I ain't so hard up for no ass. I got to move her and her babies in with me.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not dealing with no women that got kids, man. Not on no serious platonic level, no shit like that. No, I'm not doing that because it's hard for him to be. Even if your man says that he doesn't want to deal with the baggage, it becomes a problem, especially when it comes to the kids. I'll take that away for a minute. Something that's even worse than, as you touched on, something that's even worse than taking on the baggage from children is somebody who has that emotional baggage. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always seeking the next great feeling, because they're governed by their damn emotions. So they're looking for that next high, that next feeling of feeling good again, man. And that shit will drain you. This is what I want guys to understand, because a lot of guys don't notice when they're just a rebound. This motherfucker here is to suck the life out of you to build her self-esteem and her ego and her confidence back up. And what happens when she's fulfilled again? She's going to discard you. She's going to disrespect you, and she's going to run off to the next person that makes them feel good. Probably back to the motherfucker she was telling you that was treating her like shit. In a lot of cases, that's what happens, So.
Yeah. And bro, a lot of times, man, a woman will she literally will use you as the prototypical recipient of this phrase or participant in this phrase. The best way to get over one man is to get under another. And so she gonna get over that man by coming to get under you. Mm-hmm. And the reality is, bro, that type of woman is so empty from having left the best parts of herself with that man that she can't get over. You let her into your world, bro. All she gonna do. And in the beginning, she's a shell of herself. So she gonna be real sweet in the beginning. Mm-hmm. But as she started to build herself back up off your energy, the true her gonna come out. There's a reason. When you meet a woman, there's a reason that the last man she can't get over don't want her ass no more. Mm. And you don't worry about it. Don't try to figure what it is. Just know it's some shit that's bad enough for a man to not want a woman who obviously really want him. Shit, bro. I ain't taking no chance on that, man. I ain't taking no chance on it, bro.
But it goes back to what we say all the time. Anything worth having probably would have been kept already. They have unlimited options. You know what I'm saying? And they've had unlimited amounts of people that have probably they've laid with and slept with and all this other shit. Why you ain't nobody keep you? Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't want to be kept. That's the God honest truth. But after the gravity has taken over, and life has started been kicking you in the ass, and you don't see the people that's trying to come on to you and do the things that they used to do when you were younger. Now all of a sudden, I'm supposed to take on you in these high miles. I'm supposed to pay Lamborghini prices for an old beat up Honda Accord with 275,000 miles on it. No man should ever think about considering signing up for some shit like that.
Man, that's real. That's real. Okay. But bro, there's a line of the niggas signing right on up for it. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna continue, man. I think this the clip you sent me next. I'm not sure.
So I had a man today ask me if I was ready for a serious relationship.
This one is from LPI, man. He be clipping the hell out of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
To answer that, my aunt suggested this. To start to say, yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious for somebody to take care of my mortgage. Shit. I'm serious for someone to take me on vacation.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
I'm serious about meeting someone that wants to pay a car note and my insurance.
Cut the shit.
That wants to pay my phone bill, my electricity, my internet.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That wants to pay for me to get my hair, nails, and lashes done when I want to get them done.
A bullshit?
Seriously ready for somebody to put gas in my car every Sunday.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm seriously ready for somebody that, wants to be a stepdaddy. Well, real daddy these days. I don't believe in step.
Oh, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
I'm seriously ready for a man that doesn't want other men. Because that's a Houston thing. I'm seriously ready for a man who's about that life.
Okay.
So I think that as a man, before you ask someone, are you ready for a serious relationship, think about what serious actually means and define it. Because for me, serious means I'm ready for someone to come in and actually be that HNIC that I need for him to be.
Again, just more delusion from old buzzards.
Bitch, how I'm the HNIC if you telling me what to do? Man, let me tell you something, bro. Never let a woman define you, bad or good. Bro, let me tell you something. If a woman say, man, you the stupidest, ugliest, dumbest, craziest country nigga I ever seen in my life. Bitch, I don't care. If she say you the most amazing, handsome, most debonair motherfucker I ever seen in my life. Bitch, I don't care. It does not matter. And bro, a woman will gas your ass up. If you ain't got your shit together, man, a woman will gas you up and have you believing that you're the knight in shining armor, like the guy I was telling you earlier, man. We met a one with 5, bro. I meet a one with 5 kids, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna even be aroused by one with 5 kids. Mm-hmm. That shit ain't nothing she can do to arouse me. Cause I done met a one with 1 kid that was bad. I met a one with 2 kids, like she didn't have no kids. Ain't nothing. Shit. After that, nah, man, that body gonna show something. And then we talking about going 3 deep. And before we cross the line, yes, I ain't got no problem with your body having stretch marks if my baby put them on there. Yeah. I ain't got no problem with you going to war with my seed and wrestling, doing whatever you got to do to get it out. But I be damned if I'm fit to look at them rings around your belly, look like you got shot in the stomach with a cannon, and somebody else baby did it. I ain't with that shit. That ain't for me to do, bro. I said something today, man, and I comment on when people send me clips. Well, after I watch them, I like them and comment on them because I'm about to use the clip. So at least I can do is support the creator. Mm-hmm. Man, I commented on some shit, man. Every time I did shit, talking about, man, how something about some baby mama or something, man. And I said, man, I simply said, man, the only man that should be with the only man that should be with a woman who got kids is the man she got the kids by. If she can't be with him, everybody else got the right to not be with her ass. And that's just how it is, man. But man, these guys, man, like, man, well, it take a village. When I live in the city, I don't live in the village. Shit.
Yeah, man, I've played that whole little charade, man. And listen, dog, and I'll be the first to tell you, it's not worth it. Not even one. Now, the only exception to the rule is you probably can say is if the father died or something in a fucking accident or some shit like that, man. Maybe then. But there, you still have to be put in a position where you are going to govern your motherfucking house. You are going to lead your goddamn house. These guys are signing up for second and third motherfucking place. You up here, you're building a home, attaching your financial stability and your resources to this person, and you come last in that house to another man's sperm. Like, that shit doesn't make logical sense at all. Because you know what people do. Because people like to throw this animal kingdom. Oh, in the animal kingdom, I seen one motherfucker sitting up there talking about penguins and shit. Equating women to be strong and independent to penguins. Where the motherfucking women go out and the female bird go out. That's a bunch of bullshit. I was like, this is how you really going to try to justify that shit? Listen, man. I'm going to rule my house with an iron fist. It is going to be my way or no way. And what you say, Book?
No way is old motherfucking K, man.
Exactly. So fuck that. You're not finna bring your drama into my motherfucking life. You're finna bring no goddamn body bastard kids up here, badass kids in here, telling me I ain't they goddamn dad. Some renegade little chick that want to run around here and can possibly ruin your damn life. Oh, he tried to touch me. He came and peeked at me in the shower. And guess who the mama gonna believe? Because she just wants your ass up out of there. She doesn't understand the magnitude of what's really going on because she's been learning from a whore mama for the past 15 years. I've seen that shit happen. You got a guy out there in California right now locked up behind a lie. And even the girl, when she was old enough, she came out and said it was all a lie. My mama made me fabricate this lie and said that he was trying to assault me. And even though they doubled back and said that he didn't, they still got that man locked up right now. I don't know the story. Somebody in the chat may know the name of the guy or whatever, but that is a real story. Like, come on, man.
And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Having kids don't make a woman bad. It don't make her good. Kids ain't bad. Ain't nothing like that. But it's just not natural for a man to take a woman after she's got another man's kids and be willing to step in and be a fake father for those kids. Nigga, you will never be the father of those kids. It's not natural. Something's broken inside of your brain if you're willing to do that. Like it's one. Let me tell you, man, the only thing more unnatural than that is being rainbow. Mm-hmm. There's nothing more unnatural. Those are the two most unnatural things a man can do. And it seems like one is much greater than the other, but that's just how off-brand being a willing stepdad is, bro. And like G said, if a woman got a child, father died, okay, you're in a situation where there is no competition. The competitive end is gone from the situation. So if you're gonna do it in a situation like that, all right, cool. But when it comes down to it, man, some man got access to your house because something that belonged to him is in there. They call your house whenever you get ready. Call your bra whenever he get ready.
Man, listen.
Ain't no way, bro.
I wish we had time tonight, but I know we running short on time. But that whole little shit with Cash Doll and old boy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a piece of content coming on now with tomorrow, man.
Exactly. And I don't want you to give us any spoilers on that. But I mean, we all saw it coming. And the thing is about it, the side of it nobody even really touched on is old boy's a free agent. He got cut from Detroit. I know he was with Green Bay for a while, and now he's still a free agent. So he don't know what, but he out here chasing it behind this motherfucker, and she's still up here
behind this bro.
And listen, bro, and you thought you was doing something. I seen this motherfucker walk down the aisle and do like the little fake thing, like when we get married, up here talking crazy to the man. This my family now, nigga. When you start saying that shit, you start exposing the bitch that you was, and you were just a rebound, like we talked about earlier.
Man, that's all. Let me tell you something, man. When a woman really into a man, dog, she need help getting over him, and she gonna use your punk ass to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she gonna do. She's looking for somebody who's weak enough and desperate enough to need this off-brand, fake kind of love look that she's giving you, because it ain't no love she's giving you. That man, women don't fall in love, man. Y'all got to stop believing that. Oh, no woman on earth has ever fallen in love with a man. Mm-hmm. Women don't fall in love. They fall into character. Mm-hmm. And that character is whatever it needs to be to function in your life in a way that's going to get her the greatest benefit. That's why you falling in love more and more and more and more, bitch, hit you with a divorce decree is right there. The same woman who said, I love you to the day we die. I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. That same woman is in the courtroom, man, trying to destroy you, man. With a scowl on her face like, man, she hate the day you were born. We can't do that. If we truly love a woman, dog, we can't do that. Yeah. They never truly love you, bro. Y'all got to get that through your head, man.
How many times have we heard, Book, the woman you marry ain't the woman you divorce? That mask came off now. 6 months down or 6 months in, or after you done had a kid. You done made a kid with her. That mask comes out. And a lot of guys are learning this the hard way. But the thing is about it, you could come here. We've been saying this shit for years. You motherfuckers still try to go out here and learn shit the hardest possible way, and you don't have to. The information is out here. The cat is out the bag. Dog, protect yourself at all times. Straight up, man.
Bro, and I'm gonna say one more thing before we move home, G.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put it to y'all like this, man. When you really think about it, the number one complaint that I've had men talk about in my consultation is that after marriage, the sex dwindles. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. A woman can never stop fucking the man that she really want to be active with. 10 years down the line, that nigga come in town, she disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never can stop. So it just goes to show that the majority of women are looking to marry a man that's low maintenance. Mm-hmm. A man who's already been trained to please her and worry about what's, man, I ain't never in my life, man, worried about, man, what please a woman. I just worry about breaking her fucking back. That's my only concern. You know, if getting her back broke don't please her, then that's it. I ain't got nothing else to do for her. I mean, of course, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that come with that, man. It's just gonna be some wild shit. But I'm never going to say, well, she's giving you directions and telling you what to do and do this and well, no, don't do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You get butt naked, you're saying, okay, take me how I am, do what you want to do with me. That's how I take it. That's how I took it. But when you get into a situation where suddenly you realize you and a woman ain't being intimate, and it don't start after marriage. It stops completely after marriage. But man, it's already like a day school, bro. There ain't nothing for you to go on that will make you say, okay, I should marry this modern woman. None of them, not one of them.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else. And this is something that, you know, that guys could attempt sometime. And we talk about this shit, man. Most women like to be dominated. They like a man that they can look up to. So when you get into this whole height shit or whatever the case may be, a lot of times it's just a man that's taller. But I want you to understand, it don't matter how tall you are. If you really want to know just how interested and intrigued that woman is and how into you she really is and how vested she is, take your motherfucking trigger finger. You take that motherfucker, you put it under her chin and you make her look up at you. And if she look at you, you can tell by in her eyes just how much she into you. Now, if she do this, don't touch my face and all that bullshit, cut your losses. But if you take her goddamn hand and make her look at you, and she stood up that bitch and she had that goddamn glow in her motherfucking eyes, you got her. That's who you need to fuck with. She probably willing to do anything for you. That's how you know you are that motherfucker. You are that one motherfucker. You know. But anyway.
And somebody might say, well, what that represent? Well, it can represent a number of things. It could represent when you taller than a woman and you lift her face like that. Shit, man, she probably been thinking all day, man, about kissing you. She hoping you finna kiss her ass right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all, brothers, this is real talk. If a woman don't view you as, she gotta view you as the man of her dreams, dog. Mm-hmm. That's the best result you gonna get from a woman. Now, am I saying every other result gonna be fucked? No, but I just want the best result from every woman I deal with, bro. I don't want nothing less than that. I'm spoiled. Once the first woman showed me attraction confirmation chose, man, I was like, shit, boy, I'm addicted to getting chose now, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. And the thing is about it, like we was talking about the abundance. You know, baby, you're not the first bad one. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even the second or the third. This is why guys have to understand, because we digressing like a motherfucker, bro. But you think about it like this. When she views herself as the baddest thing that you could ever possibly get, you are not going to get the full results of what her full capabilities are. You know what I'm saying? Because she's thinking you the best thing that ever came into her life. Like Book says, she has to view you as the best thing that ever came into her life. You know? Anyway, before we get, man, but progress of the process, that's got to be one of your guys with the $10 sponsorship, man. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got MPI back in this thing one more time. He said, I had a BBW giving me choosing signals in the grocery store yesterday. I kept minding my business. I am a retired heavyweight champion. I deserve better. Oh, shit. All right, Kendrick again. Kendrick B with another $5. I don't have a problem getting broads at all, but once I started standing on P, I got rid of the strags. Absolutely, as you should. Okay. Process of Progress became a member, and he put another $10 sponsorship in there. All right.
Appreciate it.
And Kendrick also became a member too, Book.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you joining the family, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, then. Yeah, man, I gotta get my shit on cold too, man. All right, I'm gonna run through the rest of these little clips real fast, man, because we ain't got many of them left. I'm still trying to find. I think yours is after this next one.
All right.
With your parents.
How you feel about sex on the first night?
Sex on the first night is great. It means that connection was so pure and like it was so like meant to be, and like it actually means that like everything that you've been going through is absolutely okay.
So why aren't you with any of the guys you slept with on the first night?
What are you trying to say?
Exactly what I asked.
What do you mean?
If it's meant to be, why aren't y'all together?
Who?
You and the guys who you've done it with on the first night.
We are together. We still fuck. They pay for my stuff. They fly me out, and they want to marry me. Like everybody want to marry me, and they're all like, "All right, when I get 26, I'm gonna have this much money, and I'm gonna ask her to marry me."
They multiple? Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to multiple guys at once, and they're all the same.
Okay.
They're all the same. I know how to play a nigga real good. You know, this comment says my daddy was a player, my mama was a player. That's point blank.
So you're just out here playing, guys.
I love to play. You know what I mean? Cats play. We love to play. We love that.
Dresses are.
There you go. That is in a nutshell a fucking childish, immature bird. You notice something? Yeah. After the truth came out, when he hit her, she had to gather her fucking lie, her fantasy together. You know, what do you mean? Why? And now you playing all these dudes. No, you've been got this bitch getting smutted out and ran through. Ain't none of them guys you first night is still around. They ain't paying for shit. Ain't nobody asking nobody to marry you. You a bust down. Knock it off.
That's it. Man, they always got to be the victim or the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Once he put the question on her, she had a choice to make. She had to figure if she was going to play the victim or the victim. She was going to either come and say, well, they all act like they want to be with me, but then they go away and I can't find them, and they play me out. And I thought they loved me and all of that. Or she got to say, I'm the player. I be playing these fools. I'm winning. Man, every time you face a woman with anything, she's either gonna be the victim or the victor. What you want is a woman who's gonna say, I don't know, what do you think? What do you think I should do? That's a woman who's looking for leadership because she knows and accepts she don't know shit. Otherwise, it gonna always be victim or victor. And man, listen, bro, he turned up quick. When he asked that question right there, man, he put on the spot so quick. She didn't know if she was gonna be the victim or the victor because the first thing she said was kind of teetering the line a little bit. You know, it's so great and it's all this. And he said, "Bitch, pick a side," and she picked the side where she was gonna be. She was gonna be the victor, man. It ain't she, bro. No man who has any sense is taking a woman he sleep with on the first night seriously, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I prevent women from sleeping with me on the first night. Anytime a woman does, now I leave her hot and bothered like a motherfucker. But I don't sleep with her the first night. Cause I want her to have some dignity. I don't want to deal with the woman after that she's not herself anymore. She feel like, oh, I slept with him on the first night. Now he probably think I'm a hoe. Probably think, bro, I don't want to deal with that shit. I just met you. This the fucking, what they call it, the novelty period right here. Let's keep this novel, and then this the fairy tale period. Don't fuck it up with your feelings and all that, man. So now, have I always been able to do that? No, plenty of times I fucked them on the first night, but I know what it does to a woman. And if we got along pretty good, man, I like having her around, man, I'm gonna help her keep her dignity. Because if I do fuck on the first night, man, I'm gonna view it differently. I just am. I know I'm a cold nigga, but bitch, you supposed to have some type of feminine respect for yourself or something. You supposed to run out. Now I have had them later on tell me, you know, that first day we was out, and I told you I thought my period came on and bitch had the pad and everything. Went and put the thing on, man, everything. And she said, I was just telling you that so we want to have sex the first night. I was like, you know what? Bitch, I like you.
Yeah.
I like you. Well played. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. And you know, I'm glad you acknowledged the fact that some of us are just extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? That charm, charisma, confidence, dog, that shit is exuding. It like you could have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? They can feel that presence of a motherfucking man. Like, ooh, and they wet. They ready. They hot and ready. Like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. But at the end of the day, man, you got to control yourself. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I knock y'all that first night, there's a high probability that I ain't going to even really be interested in you like that no more. You'll never have the experience that we had this first night. And that's why, you know, a lot of the emotions is fleeting. Because they're going to always look for that experience from someone else, even if it ain't with you. But next month, you look down, she in a whole relationship. You look online or in social media, she up there booed up with some nigga that gave her that type of experience, and she think it's long lasting, but he didn't never replace you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's bro, I'm glad you pointed that out, G. That's a lot of things guys to understand, man. A lot of times a woman has already had that experience. Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna get it a lot, but she gonna chase it forever. It's like a fiend. Mm-hmm. She gonna chase that first hit. And it just ain't gonna never come back again. That's why the way it's designed for that woman to be with that man who gives her that first hit. That's the way God intended it. But man, we live in a world that's so fucked up with the hoism, dog. And you know, you got women out here trying to live a lifestyle they can't afford. The only thing they got a value that can make them money, man, is that broken egg between their legs, man. They ain't got nothing else, man. So man, they got to be out here yoking with it, man. It's the world we live in, man. You got to apply the prism of the Islam, man. Don't get your feeling caught up with these bras, man. Because you see what happened. Let's say, G, she is honest, and at least 3 of those men are trying to wipe her up. Mm-hmm. I hope they don't see this, because if they are caught up like that, they caught up like that with a hoe, man.
Yeah, man. But you know, and I like for a lot of younger guys to understand this as well. This is what a lot of younger gentlemen are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the norm. I'm out here in Texas. I see it all the damn time. That is normal. A chick between the ages of 20 to 28, man, they out this bitch having fun, and that fun consists of swinging on different penises. That's the way they operate. You thinking goddamn you special? You done took on a dinner date, dog, and having a good time with her and shit. She fucking another motherfucker the next night. You hit her tonight. Somebody else hitting her ass tomorrow. Like and they have no shame in that shit. They're offended by everything and ashamed of nothing.
Man, boy. Man, that's exactly what it is, bro.
Supreme C said, salute GMB and Doc. Keep on teaching, brothers. Got to show men how to raise above their emotions. Absolutely, man. We appreciate the $20 sponsorship, man. All right, but I'm gonna bring the clip back, man, because I mean we winding on down. We getting toward the end of them now.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna hold you. They are convenient. I went to the potty and said, all I got to do is lift this thing up. I ain't gotta unzip nothing. I just felt free. You feel the air up under you. I said, I like that. And it's not even just the style, truly. A lot of cats who wear street casual, that's the style.
Yeah.
It's because I'm not hyper feminine. I got highlighter on, I got blush, I got eyebrow gel, I got Laneige lip moisturizer. Like, if you saw me as a stud, even when I was a stud, the girls I was with would say I'm acting too early. I wasn't even man enough for them. And so now I'm over here being a girl, and that ain't good enough. I don't know what else to do. I done had 4 kids. I've been married 11 years. Okay. Y'all want me to bust out in Spanx to make what point? No.
I love your style. I think that your style is beautiful. I love the way you dress. I think, you are just one. If you wasn't stylish, it would be hard for me because I love fashion. And so
you have to lead me in the way I should go.
So somehow,
oh my bad. So Book, was that her husband she talking to?
That's her husband right there, man. They got a podcast together, man. That's their podcast right there, man. He done married a chick who done been butch and femme. She done played both sides of female softball. And man, listen, bro. And he done wiped her up and dropped some kids in her.
Well,
and the crazy thing is, G, she had some kids on the way. Like between being, being a stainless steel carpet cleaner.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because the way she was talking, that was before she was a stud. She was like, she had 4 kids. She had been married 11 years. Then she became a stud, and now she would. I don't know, man.
No. She been married for 11 years. Yeah, it's crazy how she said it, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've been married 11 years, but you heard at the end when he said, and if you go on the channel, you can see them. Like, they got a podcast together, they husband and wife on their page on IG. Yeah. But at the end, she told him, "Well, you better lead me the way you want me to go then."
What's her name? Raw T said they preachers too.
Man, that's crazy.
Man, that shit ain't nothing.
Hey, listen, bro.
That shit is wicked. Wicked.
Man, satanic as hell, man. The satanic as hell, man. But you think about it, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of guys, man, are desperate out here. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, these funky ass dating coaches, man, teaching these boys, man, that the main thing in your life is that you get laid. And if you ain't getting laid, you're a sucker and you soft and you weak. They ain't worry about how you building yourself. You need to be out here getting laid. And so they just end up with anybody who like them, dog. Yeah. Especially he looked like he a shorter guy. He looked shorter than her, just from where they said. Don't know if he lounging back or them. Man, this whole thing about you gotta settle for less based on anything physical about you, bro. Let me tell you something, and it's real talk. Young Steph is 5'7". My homie Chris Jones, Pump Chasers, 5'7". My cousin rocking ATL, and he got Celebrity Gym. Nigga been in shape. I don't never remember him not being in shape. Nigga like 5'4". And them 3 niggas I know be killing them, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
You understand? Be killing. I mean, what Chris he didn't. He got family now, so yeah. But even then, like, man, it don't even matter, dog. You control what you can control. So you'll end up in a situation like this. Because if you're the best version of yourself in every way you can be, man, you can get bad problems, dog. Now, if a woman want a man that's taller than 6'5", bitch, I ain't gonna be the man for you.
No,
that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So the very small portion of men who are over 6'5", that's your crowd over there. If you like niggas that light skin and red, but that ain't me either. But there is a group of women that like a nigga that look just like me. And if I want them women, I'm gonna be the absolute best version of a nigga that look just like me. And that's my group. We all got our group. You know what I'm saying? Now, do they dip in and out? And man, women make exceptions based on how they feel. If she horny enough at any particular time, or man, bitch could have watched a movie with Tupac on it, and goddamn sit a nigga somewhere and be like, you know what? You remind me of Tupac. I think I want to give you this thing. So you know, you can even all we can control, G, is what we do in our lives every day. If you do the best in your life every day, everything you get is gonna be the best you can get. Accept your best, nigga, and deal with it.
Acceptance. We always talk about that, man. The key to peace in your life is accepting that you can't change everything. You can't control every goddamn thing, but you can control you. You can control what you eat, what you drink, with your physique. Those are things that you can actually do for yourself, man. So always do that fucking shit. And I mean, back to that fucking piece. I'm almost certain if they have been together 11 years, it is absolute certain that she still dip her fucking toes back in the carpet. You understand what I'm saying? She get on that motherfucker like a dog with his ass scratching. She get on that fucking carpet and scratch her ass and scoop across the floor with that motherfucker. That is what's going on. That's probably why they survived this long. But the way she worded it is like she already had 4 kids and they came along, got together. Now they doing this podcast shit. And this is something I want guys to really understand. And that is, I don't have no clinical data on this shit. This is just from my honest observation. Once a woman has been in a full-fledged relationship with another woman, she is damaged goods. There is no way she could come back over this bitch talking about being no wife to you. Now, y'all may have some sort of mutual agreement where y'all can have some fun together or some shit like that, but you ain't finna wife nothing like that. No way. You understand?
Wait, bro. Ain't no way.
Tiana Taylor tore Iman Shumpert to shreds in the family court system. It was one move. The girl, Shakara, you know, ain't nobody talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was in a whole lesbian relationship. Now she up here and this dude up here looking like a damn clown, taking up for her and defending her. If that would have been a goddamn man, that his career, reputation, and everything would have been ruined. Ask Jonathan Majors, ask Johnny Depp. Hell, you can ask Ray Rice. There's plenty of men. They was about to ruin Xavier Worthy early on in the game. This kid that out of Texas that played with Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? With this whole bullshit. This is something guys need to be aware of. That double standard shit is real. It's equality until it's time to be till it's really until it come to the family court system and shit like that. They want every goddamn thing. They're gonna take your ass down through that. That court system is set up against you. You do some DV shit to a goddamn woman, you are ruined. Meanwhile, this motherfucker is on camera pushing this man, shoved this man into a pillar twice in front of TSA, man. Like, get out of here. Yes, and he like, I don't think she should have went to jail. Bullshit. The reports were saying that they wasn't doing nothing at all until she made it seem like he was putting his hands on her. That's what the reports say. I went through I had to find that shit because I was like, ain't no fucking way that she tried to make it seem like he assaulted her. And she did. And they looked at the shit and found out that she was the one, the aggressor. So get out of here, man.
And let me tell you what make it worse than that, Chief. You know, good goddamn world, if a woman act like that in public with you, you know she cutting up on you behind closed doors. This ain't the first time she done ran up at that butt. If they were behind closed doors, man, she probably threw all kind of shit at him. Hit him in the face with shit and all that, man. He on that talking about, man, she's a great athlete and she the best. And you know, I just want to, I want to forgive her for beating my ass at the airport, man. I think everybody deserves a second chance and all that, man. Bro, I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. Let me tell you something, man. Man, these boys, the problem is, man, you got a generation of dudes, man, that's soft as baby boo-boo, dog. It's wet tissue. And the crazy thing here, bro, that when nature is nature, nature's going to balance itself. The softer the men get, the harder the women of that generation get. Because there's got to be masculine and feminine. The men get feminine, the women get masculine. That's just how it's going to be. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. I recently, man, like this year, bro, I raised my age limit, man, to I ain't going no lower than 35.
Yeah.
I'm done with that young shit, dog. Them women right there, man, they is nuts. You know what I mean? And the thing is, for me, dog, like I told you earlier, man, I ain't dealing with a woman who made less than 100 band. And believe it or not, man, it take a while for a woman to get to that point. Honestly, man, unless you jump off into some, if you plugged in, your family plugged in from birth or something like that, man, it take a minute, man, to run up the man the way you make it, a couple hundred, $250,000 a year, dog. It take a minute to run up to that, man. No matter what your degree is, it take a minute just to run up to that. Nobody gets in the game at the top. It take a minute.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. You know, in the past several years, I've dealt with some women that made $150,000, $200,000 and stuff, and all of them had something in common. I had to check each and every last one of them motherfuckers. I had to check their ass right at the motherfucking, like, you know, everything had been cool, running sweet or whatever. And I guess, I don't know, they want to test you a little bit. Yeah, and you know. And then a couple of occasions, man, I didn't even want to have to deal with that shit. I think I told you about the goddamn Rottweiler. If I haven't, I'll tell you that shit behind the scenes. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You see a bitch, that bitch got a big ass Rottweiler in her house, man. Get away from that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Man. That bitch that tough. She tough, man.
Oh, man, hey, man, that goddamn dog probably ready to tear your ass up, because he probably been tearing her ass up, too. You feel what I'm saying? It be some vile, disgusting shit going on, and you know, people don't know nothing about, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another super chat, man. This is from Music is Life. He said these women in their 40s are entering into relationships for business transactions. At some point, they got not even really into. Absolutely, we just touched on that.
Yes.
All right. So,
but that what I want them to do, bro. I don't want them coming to me looking for no fucking love. I ain't got that for them. So it need to be a business transaction, because you got to think about this. A woman who's in business is a little bit, she's more masculine than a woman who's like a homebody, stay-at-home mom and all that type of shit. She's more masculine because it takes masculine energy to navigate this business world to that level right there and not get swallowed up by it. So yeah, she understands we can build a mutual respect on business, just like me and all my business constituents, we build a business respect. Bro, if when we talking about, man, everybody I'm linked in with, man, we all started off in business at some kind of way. We met through business, or we started off in business, and we built friendship based on a respect for the business. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing but respect the man that does good business with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it increases your revenue and helps you take care of the thing you need to take care of. That's a level of respect. I ain't got no problem building that with a woman, dog, because that sustains. I've seen that sustain. Because nobody's gonna turn away. If you get good business partners, you don't turn away from them motherfuckers, man. When business come up, you be like, okay, let me call my constituents. Let me get in touch with my guys. And if I gotta get in touch with my bros too, cool. Don't ever feel bad or think it's wrong for a woman to want to be in a transactional relationship. Long as the transaction ain't you paying for pussy, you good.
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't have a problem doing anything when especially if I'm getting the full benefit of what I want. If I'm getting a return on my goddamn investment, I don't have a problem with it. You understand what I'm saying? But it has to be me getting something. If I'm not getting anything, it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point if it's just a beauty. If she got a fat ass and a wet vag and she look good, if I'm not getting anything out of the transaction outside of that, because guess what? You're not doing anything for me. You getting a nut too. Why am I even dealing? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? I've been on this earth for 44 years. I've been fucking for 30 of them motherfuckers. I'm not finna fuck my life away just dealing with some low-level broad that I ain't got nothing but a wet ass and a pretty face. I'm done with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You have to contribute something tangible to my life, something that I can probably live without, but I don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Something that's going to increase my value. I'm good where I'm at, but I want to be a multi-millionaire. I don't want to be up this bitch, $500,000, 600,000. I don't want to even be I have a vision to have something more. I want to leave my family in a better position, my children in a better position than what they were when they came here. And that's it. Liking these hoes and loving these hoes and being up under their fucking pictures on Instagram and their inboxes. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. And I hate to go on a tangent, book, but you know how I am sometimes. I've been in situations where I've seen a bunch of you goofy ass niggas in these inboxes, and me and the motherfucker sitting back laughing at your ass. I've seen how niggas ask her, I will have my baby, I'll marry you tomorrow, this and that. I've even seen one motherfucker clown ass motherfucker say, you could give me AIDS. Not with her AIDS, it was herpes. You could give me herpes, I wouldn't even care. I've been reading motherfuckers' inbox where niggas is saying this shit because they think she's so fucking bad. And the truth is, she ain't worth 2 wooden nickels.
Man, these boys they so led by their wood, dog, and it's only because they don't have discipline. You know what I'm saying? You find me a man who's gotten himself in shape, that man is not led by his wood, because he has discipline. You find me a man who has built a business from the ground up. That man is not led by his wood. That man has discipline. Now, yes, true enough, some men just have, they fucking twisted people. That's true. You've got them in every facet of life. Some women are twisted, some men are twisted. But the more things you do and see through to the end, you start to value yourself more. At a certain point, you start to want to see what this broad has done that require discipline. You know what I'm saying? When I meet a woman, bro, she look like she's doing good. The first conversation we're gonna have is business. Let's talk about business. Bitch, I got some business to talk about. Let's talk about yours. I want to see how you got what you got. Man, I met a couple of women, man, balling off the back of a man through a fucking divorce.
Oh yeah.
I'm not finna deal with you if you then came up off a man's divorce, bitch. I don't even like the energy of that. I'm gone.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen. That's what some guys need to understand too. Every interaction with a woman doesn't have to be something sexual. She may be attractive, but guess what? She may be even better for business. You'll fuck all that up, just smashing on her ass, and then you done ruin the opportunity to increase your goddamn net worth. Like you got to know, you pick your battles. You understand what I'm saying? And I tell you something else too, man. That shit makes you more attractive to women. When you ain't flying out the window trying to jump in her drawers and in her inbox and all that shit, you moving like a motherfucking man. You understand what I'm saying? The way that you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? She probably can see the look in your eye a little bit. You might check out a little bit, but you talking business. You ain't even acting on your urges. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even really looking at lust. What even works even more if you don't even look at her lustfully. Like you don't even pay attention to the fact that she's bad because you so focused on trying to get where you trying to go. She gonna be like, this motherfucker ain't trying to sleep with me. He really talking business. That shit, it bruise her ego a little bit, and now she want to be connected to you. She's gonna optimize whatever it is that you desire from her.
That is the prism of the ism. That is the prism of the ism. To make her focus on something that she never had to focus on with any other man. Let's focus on the business. Whatever you get a woman to focus on, if you can get her to focus on it, you can get her to give you your best at that shit, bro. To give you her best. That's it. But y'all too busy trying, like G said, run up in there, bro. Man, listen. Talk about the money first. Because if she ain't got no money, she looking for some money. And if she looking for some money, the bitch looking for some energy too.
Yeah.
A woman without no money ain't got nothing, bro.
Listen, Book, and you know it just as well as I do. A lot of these women are really resourceful. These motherfuckers know family court laws way better than niggas do. And that's why niggas getting ripped to shreds. They are not proactive, they're reactive. You got to know what you're doing, even if the child support system, man. You need to know what you're dealing with. A lot of these women are always in the know. They're going to optimize the ability to get more resources from whichever way they can. It ain't got to be just from a man. It could be from the government, government subsistence, and whatever it is, man. Housing vouchers or any kind of voucher. It doesn't matter what it is. They're trying to survive. And if they can survive on your dime and deal with your stinking fat ass, they're going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You get the most out of motherfucker when you taking care of your goddamn business, so you're not even either entertain a motherfucker that ain't got their shit together. These people are beneath you. You know?
Yeah, and that's real, bro. That's real, man. Like nothing's realer than that, man. And listen, bro, am I telling you that? And this shit we saying to do, bro, it ain't easy. Don't think if you're looking for the easy way out, it ain't easy. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of dedication, a lot of focus, and it takes a lot of patience. Trying to rush to the finish line, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Those are the kind of stories we got told as kids. We got told stories about how the rabbit and the fucking tortoise was racing, and the rabbit said, "Oh, I'm finna beat the shit out of him. Let me take me a nap." And the tortoise just never quit. Looked at that motherfucker walking right past, didn't even say nothing. Kept right on going. Beat his ass to the nigga. Took off running fast as shit. Tortoise just beat him across the finish line. Why? Because the nigga was consistent. He was focused. He was determined, and he wasn't gonna let anything stop him. And he was patient. Bro, that's all it takes. That's our fantasies. You understand? So, bro, man, live your life, build yourself into the best version of yourself, and then go out into the world as your best version and demand what the fuck the best version of you deserves. We talking about that earlier, G. If you know you're the best version of yourself, then you know you deserve everything you're going after. Go get it.
Hey, man. Well, my late uncle used to tell me all the time, a fast horse don't run long.
That's some more of that Alabama shit right there.
It's the truth, though, man.
It's
the truth, man. Life is a marathon, man. You know what I'm saying? And you think about anything that anybody ever rushed into. If you rush into marriage, if you rushed into goddamn being a father and all this other shit, man, it normally it may work out. I'm not going to say it may not work out, but it's going to be an uphill climb. It's going to be more stress and all this other shit instead of just preparing yourself mentally and physically and financially to endure whatever you decide to do, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, and it's going to take a lot. Man, listen, eating clean, taking your ass to the gym 4-5 days a week, man, that shit is grueling, especially for working guys. But guess what? It is necessary. That shit is necessary, man. Stop putting poison in your fucking body, dog. Let's lay off the fucking sugar. Lay off the drinking and stuff. You have occasional drink every now and then. That's cool, man. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's it, man. You know, watch what you eat, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can't control what you put in your mouth, I can't believe nothing that come out of that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for real, man, because you eating clean, you taking care of yourself, you building confidence, goddamn, you feeling better, you got more energy, you able to navigate life's challenges, man. Your creative thinking wheels start to churn a little bit more, man. You're more inspired by things that you really want to go to do in life, man. You have a vision for your life. You have a purpose. But then your purpose, it turns into whatever vision you had. You can be anything you still want to be. Motherfuckers at Walmart that start creating Walmart, some of these Fortune 500 businesses, these motherfuckers didn't start seeing money until they was 48, 50 years old, man. You understand what I'm saying? So now is not the time to be worrying about, you know, we talk about dealing with women from a perspective of, listen, man, these are the type of women you need to avoid. And we also give credence to the women that could be a benefit to your life. Yes, there's some that do exist. But at the end of the day, man, that shouldn't be your focal point. Women should be way down on your priority list. And that's after your purpose, your God, your purpose, your vision. You taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and financially. And probably the dog, you know?
Yeah. And what we're talking about, man, I don't want you to think about this from a perspective of steps or routine, or any of that. I want you to think about this from a perspective of a path. Mm-hmm. There's a path that you're on through life. All of your blessings are on that path. Everything you want is on that path. But that path is not just flat ground. See, it's flat when you're a kid. You just going. Hell, you just started walking when you were about 1-2 years old. You're a kid for a long time, but as you progress it turns into an incline. Then as you become an adult, that bitch turned into a mountain. Mm-hmm. Are you in the type of shape you need to be in to climb a mountain? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Are you in that type of shape? Because if not, your ass ain't gonna make it up that mountain. You're just not gonna make it up. I walked into a room, business place, a business conference, walked into a room. You get a different type of respect from men who are successful. Mm-hmm. If you're in that room because of that success and you're in shape. There's a different level of respect because they know how hard it is to do both. And when you do both, it represents discipline to men. It represents, oh, I want to fuck him. The women, they ain't worrying about them. They simple, dog. They the only one who matters is the one who can add to the process your progress. Everything else you do in life is based on linking up with the right man in the right positions who can give you that gem or give you that recommendation or say something. Women got all the power in the world in their minds, but we don't live in a world where you can navigate to the top of anything just through women. You got to know men in powerful positions in order to empower yourself. And so that's what we're doing. We're becoming men so we can walk in a room full of men and they can say, that brother right there, he's going somewhere. Let me see if I can help him get there. Let me see what he needs. That's the goal, dog.
Yes, boy, you preaching up, and you just anytime you see me doing my mouth like, nigga, yes. MPI, I know MPI somewhere. He's going to clip the hell out of that shit. That flat plane as a kid, and then as you grow older, man, that is bars. You understand what I'm saying?
This type of shit we discuss when we chop it up, man, behind the scene, bro. This is shit that we discuss, and then we come share it with y'all because this the shit that works in life, man.
Yes. Listen, man, life doesn't get any easier. You simply get stronger. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't get any goddamn stronger, you are going to be an afterthought. You are going to be a has-been. You are going to be something that you see that you don't want to be. The motherfucker that's down on the corner, man, that's sitting out the wino out that bitch, drinking out that bitch, asking for some change or something. The homeless person. You cannot stop. I remember, Book, you said, this probably been a while ago, man. You always said that anything that stops growing, it dies. Whether it's a blade of grass, whether it's a fruit on the tree, whether it's a tree itself. Once it stops growing, it is going to die. That is something that you need to apply to your goddamn life. And take baby steps. Tomorrow, you ain't got to just jump into the damn lifestyle that Book and I have of fucking working out and getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? But we still have all trials and tribulations as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of life. But how you navigate that shit comes from the internal goddamn strength that you have, your confidence. And it ain't no better way to start than by taking care of yourself physically. I'm serious, man. No matter what you go through, you cannot lose if you start taking care of yourself physically. If you do that, everything else will fall into place. I assure you that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I tell y'all a quick story, man. My cousin Rock, I was telling y'all about. He was a bodybuilder, like we 17, 18. You know, he was a bodybuilder, but first bodybuilder. He was tight with Lee Haney, 8-time Mr. Olympia. Mm-hmm. They still tight now to this day. But man, he decided he wasn't gonna bodybuild no more, man. They were going through a rough patch, man. This big swole motherfucker, man, working at a construction company, man, like taking bricks up to the motherfuckers. One of his partners who worked at So Deaf said, "Hey man, Brat got a video, but she need to be in shape because they're gonna be on the beach." The one she did with Tyrese, first time we seen her little body.
Yep.
He said, all right, man, I'm gonna do it. Left that construction site, went over there, got her ass right. Nigga been training celebrities ever since then. Y'all remember how long ago that was?
What do you like?
The opportunity is coming. Your ass better be ready for it. Mm-hmm. To navigate life, man. Listen, it's tough enough to navigate life when it's just on cruise control. Whenever you're doing something and it take off, you go from pushing it to chasing it. And let me tell you something. You can push heavier weight than you can run distance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can, if you can lift 300 pounds, I bet you can't run 300 miles. That's all it is, man. Get in the best physical shape you can, because the first separation between masculine and feminine is physical. Yes. First separation. In the womb, the first separation is physical. Take care of your man, boy. Take care of your physical man, which builds the type of resilience that helps you manage your spiritual man and allow it to flourish in your life. What you see with GMB, what you see with BOA is two men who have said, you know what? I'm going to follow my spirit because that's the thing, that's the life in me. And where it goes, I'm going to make it go fast as I fucking can, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. But as long as I'm here, man, I'm going hard.
Oh, yeah, man, listen. And I want guys to understand this book, man, because that's church right there. This is what I want guys to understand. I know it's sometimes you can get down on yourself. I know a lot of guys have experienced different things, different walks of life, whether it's through women, whether it's financially, divorced kids, whatever it is, man. You have to believe in your heart of hearts that God is preparing you for something greater. And every challenge that you've went through and you've had to overcome is preparing you for greatness. But you have to harness that by being disciplined with yourself. That means don't sleep with every goddamn broad that you see, or try to holler at every broad you see. Having physical command over your flesh. You understand what I'm saying? That is a great way to start, man. So you know what? I'm going to focus on myself for 6 months, getting my body right with my money and trying to get my money, get a skill or whatever I can do, man. It's try to learn business. I guarantee you, man, that your life's trajectory will go from flatline to that bitch start getting a little life in that mother. Beep, beep. And it's going to be some dips and hurdles and stuff in that, like that mountain book talked about. When you get to the top of that motherfucker, oh my goodness, you're going to feel untouchable. Just getting your physique in order. You can spend 1 year getting your physique, change the whole composition of your fucking body. And it will work wonders for you internally. Trust me, I know. I'm in the best shape of my fucking life. I'm about to start a thirst trapping book. I'm about to go frolicking on the motherfucking beach and then put that shit on TikTok.
Hey, go hit him with the frolicking.
Man, I'm going out there frolicking. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let them see. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't talking about it. I'm about it.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. Sweater weather on the way, man. That sweater weather, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I got 37 sweaters in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I got no sweater to last for a month and a half. Nigga. I got sweaters in the closet, dog. And I'm telling you, sweater weather come, man. That's when I be ready to be ready. Sweater weather fall, man. Them bras getting out, everything looking good, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Man, what I want to do right now, man, listen, man, I want to thank the Most High for giving me and G the mouthpiece to finish his outreach, dog. It's an amazing thing we're doing, man, and it's just a blessing, dog. It seems like we dropping bar, but we just opening our mouth, man, letting the spirit, man, in us, man, dig in us, man, and pour the words out, man, to give them to you, dog. The goal is to make sure that everything that God is giving me, everything that God is giving G, that we don't hold it back and we put it out there. So you could do, as Kevin Samuel used to say, eat the meat and spit out the bones, man. Because it's here. The info is here, man. And, man, we want to see every one of you guys win, man. It's enough bread. It's enough satisfaction, enough joy. And, man, women are numbers 8-1. You know there's enough bras out here for everybody, man.
Exactly. Man, that's it, man. You know, it's guys that genuinely care about guys improving themselves. I really do. Nothing makes me feel greater than when guys, even if I ain't been on a live in months, somebody hit me on Instagram. Guy is showing me he been in that bitch working out. Man, Spiritual Alpha is a dog over there, man. I don't know if nobody even been checking. That boy been over there dogging it over there. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our guys, man. I seen goddamn guys buying trucks, getting into trucking. I've seen guys buying homes, focusing on themselves, dog. And that shit, man, that's the shit that I like to see, man. Reggie Roberts down in New Orleans, man, doing his goddamn thing. He was, I didn't never do consultations, but he one of the only people that I actually sat on the phone and talked to and listened to the things he went through, watching him grow and evolve, man. You know what I'm saying? And he older than me. I'm like, man, you know what? Anybody can do this shit, man. And I feel like if it's a blessing to have an impact on brothers and making them, and helping them, you know, find their notch and their niche and becoming better in life, man, and succeeding, whatever that may look like, man.
Yeah, bro, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. One is a blessing. Multiple, hey, man, I'm real with you, bro. I should not bring to your eyes sometime, man. Just to know that a man has overcome all of the obstacles, man, that his upbringing or that being misguided has put him in, bro. It's a blessing, man, because it's so easy. The easiest thing in the world to do is give up.
Yep.
Easiest thing.
Okay, Book. Well, I know we didn't hit our time limit, but you want to do the super chats and stuff before we do our last statements and stuff?
Yeah. We go ahead and run through the super chats, man.
Okay, Kendrick Bree with the $5 sponsorship, man. We appreciate you, brother. He said, "Ask abroad for some money. I bet your roster go down." Absolutely. Okay. Wesley VS with the $20 sponsorship. He says, "Salute to both of y'all. I absorb so much game and wisdom that runs laps around most people in my age group. 26, colder than an iceberg slim. Alphas up, betas down. Can't even come around." Absolutely.
Church.
Absolutely. Music Life with another $5 sponsorship, man. We appreciate you, bro. He said, "I had a business chick like that, but her mind was messed up from the past traumatized relationship, and she always accused me of cheating when I wasn't." Absolutely. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah,
but you know what, bro? And that's where moving forward, you could just do what G said earlier. When you meet a woman that's in business like that, before you let it become an emotional attached situation or emotional connection or anything, or especially a physical connection, you can connect emotionally with a woman. That kind of helps in business by having her caring about what happens to you and all of that. But try to hold off on making it physical immediately, because if she has that trauma, you kind of lock into it when you make the relationship physical. But if you can stave that off and try to build the business aspect of it first, maybe you see that adding the physical to it just ain't worth it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. MPI. I told MPI to clip that shit. I'm pretty sure he gonna find the clip. He said MPI with the $5 sponsorship again. He said, "GMB and Doc, I started my gym membership yesterday at LA Fitness. When I get that extra money, I'm reaching out for that nutrition plan, Doc." Oh yeah.
All right, bro. Hey, listen, man. You know I'm waiting on you.
Oh yeah, man. MPI, that's my dog, man. We hung out last time he was out in H-Town. Okay. Hey, process of progress. He don't say much. He just donate, man. That's love right there, man. We appreciate you, man. With the 10 piece. All right, and we have one last book. It's from Akil Brown, King Kilo with the $2 sponsorship. Game on game. Salute.
Hey man, salute to you, man. See you, AB. Salute to you, man.
Yeah, man. So, you got any last words you want to say, Book, before we climb up out this thing, man?
Yeah, man. I say this to y'all, brothers, man. You know, man, it's always a blast, man, when me and my brother G get to come in here, man, because you know, we start out one way, man, but you know, it always turned into a sermon at some point. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but not that church sermon that keep you squirming. You know, there's another sermon that keep you learning. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we're gonna do what we got to do, man, and keep bringing it to y'all, man, whenever we can, man. And I appreciate y'all, man, coming in here, man. Y'all could be somewhere, man. It's kind of late if you're on the East Coast, man. 11 p.m. already, man, and we're in the middle of the week, man. So appreciate you coming in here, man, staying in here, man, and you know, you could be somewhere else, man, but you're right where God wants you to be, man, right here with me and G, man. So, man, y'all stay up, stay safe, man. Keep the broad out your face, man, and keep your mind in the right place, man. Let's get out here and get this paper, man. Stay away from me haters and let these dusty broad catch the vapors, man.
There you go. And I want to add that, listen, man, let your failures fuel your ambition and your vision. Allow your ambition to crush any distractions. And that's it.
Church.
I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody have a good night. Book, it's been a pleasure, man. I'm gonna hit you up on once we up out of here, baby.
All right, brother.
All right, y'all fellas have a good night, man. Peace.